So, just so everyone knows, this is actually game number 1 for Epic Gamer versus Dignitas. And so, whoever wins this one will be playing against CLG to decide who goes to San Francisco.
Oh yeah.
So, it should be pretty exciting here. We got this crazy little Ziggs mid. Got our new Warwick now with the changes, as well as Shin. Both champions that were changed recently in the patch, and that's probably why they're seeing them, as they were changed for definitely quite a big changes to them, I'd say.
Good guy Dan Din giving out the good luck. I'm a cutie pie saying something he's probably trolling with, which is pretty standard from both sides.
Pretty standard. We got a lot of troll mode peeps going on here. And I don't think we're going to see level 1 action. Both are going to be kind of up in their own jungle areas here. I wonder if they'll put down a ward. Yeah, I actually have already a ward of their own, so they know that Dignitas is down here. This could be really bad for them if they get caught. They have full awareness that they're down here.
Dignitas does have the way stronger early game though. I mean,
That's
the
right.
Leona stun, the Udyr if he takes Bear, he's gonna stun. The the DPS from Corki, Cassiopeia, and Shyvana early game is just so much. They definitely get beat at level 1 without a doubt.
Yeah, both teams actually had warded their own areas, so they knew exactly what was going to happen.
We got some great zoning potential right there with the Ziggs and Graves. W's going out. Shyvana taking some early harass damage from Nat there. Nothing too serious going on. Just going to play it safe. Got Dan Din and Westrice planning counter jungle Boy right here. Or rather not counter jungle, but he's just taking those because he can start the game off like that. Udyr's that tanky, he can do that.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to kind of trade that out, and actually still in the red here. I'm curious if they're going to quickly give... Oh, this is going to be very scary. I wonder if Darius is going to wait for this, but it's going to be 2v3 if they do decide to engage on this. And with a Shyvana there, that's really scary. Scar sees is also going there. He had that ward, so we could have an early first blood, or no, they're just going to back off. Playing it safe.
Warwick actually taking the red buff top. Boy,
Nice.
unable to zone the Shen and Warwick. That's just too much for him to handle. Dandin's going to sit there. He's going to take the golems up top. Shyvana actually going back in to steal the red, regardless of what happens, so he shouldn't be too far behind. He might take a little bit too much damage. He might have to go back to base, but that's okay because he's going to be able to take that red, and Warwick won't have that advantage anymore.
Yeah, I feel like Nat wants to stop it, but there's not much he can do. And here's the bombs, putting him on the wrong side. As Dominate, he doesn't have much place to run here with Darius coming in. That could be a first blood. If Darius gets that red buff, it's going to give him a great laning advantage. And,
I know, he's going to be able to get away. That W is just making him way too fast, comboed with just his initial tankiness. I mean, look how much armor that guy's got. He's got 61 armor. Not gonna drop him down. I made a mistake of trying to kill a Shyvana on a Sona once, and I paid for it big time.
Yeah, exactly. Just like I was telling you in the last game that when I first tried to fight a Shyvana in the forest, she double killed us on her own.
Yeah, she can start off because she's a no mana champion. She can just, I'm gonna get all tank stats and Russia wriggles, and then I'll never die in the jungle. Blue buff actually going to Scar early game. She's gonna be able to dominate that Zig so much harder. And as we're talking about that early spam, she has less mana problems than Salsa already, so she's just gonna be able to clean up every little CS. Salsa's probably just gonna get pushed in big time here, and Warwick really doesn't add anything to his early game unless a target is low, because of he doesn't have any CC. All he has is red, and he runs a little bit faster at you, right? So as a threat for a jungler, Skara has to worry about absolutely nothing other than pushing Salsa in and just generally winning his lane, which he can do now because he's got blue.
Yeah, you'll notice that Skara already running up and stealing the big Wraith from that Warwick, so Danny is just going to have even more trouble trying to level it fast, while Skara's going to get more and more ahead from doing that. That's just a good thing about having that early blue buff on a champion such as her. She can just run in there, push the lane easy, and pick that up from right there over the wall.
Darius actually taking a lot of damage bottom lane.
There he is, zoning right there with they know he doesn't have vision, and there's the big damage. He's gonna cleanse to try and stop that. That was so
I'm a
close,
cutie pie taking tons of damage. Totally Now Nat's just gonna be able to press W and heal Darius up. So they should be good to go. It looks like Nat actually got countered with a pink ward here. You see Locust has 2 pink wards out, totally just taking every little vision advantage they could ever possibly even have away from them, so they can just be so aggressive bottom lane without any threats against them, again, because Warwick can't do anything until level 6. But again, once they hit that level 6, they should be very scared, because a combo from, Dyrus, Nat and Warwick combo bottom lane, that's definitely a dead Leona or a dead Corki.
Well, Keypie is just letting that mana regenerate a little bit. Dyrus is going to be back to full health though by the time they're able to get really aggressive again. I think that if they're able to get if they're able to get Shyvana down there at the same time Locust is able to land one of his stuns, then they could really take him down. But it's going to be we're just going to wait and see how that works out.
Yeah, we're noticing here Ziggs isn't too far behind. He's only 7 CS behind, despite Scar having all that advantage. So Saul's doing a great job of CSing. Ziggs is a really good CSer, just like Cassiopeia is. So I'm not surprised he's keeping up. He should be able to keep up for at least a while until his mana costs get a little bit higher.
Ziggs is one of those champions that he's got such range that if you zone him like that, it's not too bad for him. Okay, he just missed that bomb. It's not too bad for him. He could bounce. He can throw out the bouncing bomb and at max range and hit the creeps and still be fine, because it does quite a bit of AOE damage and it's on a very short cooldown. So.
Yep. Yeah, Ziggs is a fantastic farmer. That's one of the things I noticed about when I'm playing. It's just like, oh man, I can just get all my CS. Like, yeah, it doesn't even matter if you're getting zone. Just I'm gonna bounce a bomb right past you and pick up that CS anyways.
Seems like they're doing their best to kind of freeze the lane here just a bit, and yeah, Corki just picked up all that farm. He's gonna go back now, and let's see what they come back with in the lane.
Yeah, Dyrus and Nat coming back in the lane here. Should be pushing towards them. We'll see what they can do. Top, again, as we talked about.
Very even, yes.
Snorefest top with just farming. No ganks going out, nothing exciting top.
Tanks slightly ahead, just on farm, but slightly.
Tanks with shields battling it out. Exactly. How exciting. It's like 2 paladins fighting in World of Warcraft.
Oh gosh, that's it never ends.
It's just, why? Why is this happening?
Why? Let's just leave. All right, so Saul's now doing a good job warding up his own area. Great spot there to help not only himself, but the top lane also if a gank is coming in up there. Not that Shin really has to worry about ganks right now, as he's getting shoved into his turret constantly.
Yeah, we got Locust using pink wards very well here.
Look at all this invade.
And they're playing very aggressive here. Yeah, I guess they know that the red's up. Ooh, I will dominate. Oh, that would have been so good for Dignitas if they didn't pull that out right away. Daniel would have ran up and said, oh crap, that would have been a free kill for them. Will he get the smite off? No, he's actually not going to be able to. I'm not sure why they're not taking Dan Din down here. Scar doesn't want to do it. They got the 2 coming.
This is going to be bad. Dyrus coming in from behind. Scar gets first blood though. And now I will dominate. Heal bait coming in. Dyrus gets really low. Ignite going to be hitting him for a little bit. Auto attack from Corki picks him up.
And Dignitas just cleaning up that fight. Oh yeah, that's why I was kind of curious. I wonder if Scar was hesitating. I guess he was scared of the Shen and Ziggs ult. But they just went in and they dominated them. Locust caught the stun off, got the sunlight proc, doing that extra damage. Now they get a free dragon, 3 kills. Now Dignitas is super far ahead because of that play.
That's going to give him a dragon and 3 kills. So that's let's take a look at the gold right after that. Bam. 9.5 to 12-2.
Yeah, as we're noticing there, I mean, Warwick really couldn't do much there. His DPS isn't too high right now, and he doesn't have that, that really good CC, that good suppress. It's just fantastic. I mean, if he had that, if he was level 6, that would have been a totally different fight, but he's just not. So they really got to, wait until Warwick is able to ulti before they can really start winning these team fights versus Shyvana, because she just dishes out so much damage.
Yeah, while it looked like it was going to be good for a second, Dyrus and Nat went coming up there. Just unfortunately, they weren't able to really finish that off, and I think Scar coming in. Was it Ziggs that she first blooded? I want to... No, it wasn't Ziggs.
It was Dan.
Let me look.
It was Dan.
I guess I couldn't see where she was at. I was watching down here, but yeah, picking up that first blood, that makes it so much worse.
Yeah, she's had blue the entire game. She's 201 right now, and she's got a Hex Tech revolver. I mean,
I don't know what he just left that small wraith there. He didn't kill it, so it's just he basically like Made it harder for Warwick.
Hey.
And he left it there. So they're just gonna have no raids. Spawn.
That's okay.
Okay. Each his own. We don't need raids. I guess they figure, well, we're just getting counter jungled, so we're just gonna let you not have any raids.
Yeah. We'll show you.
We'll show you.
He probably just saw it. He picked it up, so
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, Ziggs was actually winning in CS until he went back to base. You can start picking it up, though.
Pretty standard build for her, too. Well, actually, 2 Dorian
See,
rings.
do you notice? Ah. Now Sauce is the smarty pants.
Yeah.
Way.
I like that.
Nope, Scar's
Smarter
gonna
than
do that.
I am, that's for sure. I would have taken it. I would have definitely taken it. I like that, though. That's just like that little bit of extra thinking.
Counter jungle inception right there.
Yeah, counter jungle deception. There you go. So Dan comes up here. I think he wants to like try and catch Void, but this is gonna be really hard to kill him though. You know, Oh man, not good.
Like,
so not. I mean, it was so well coordinated, but he just with the taunt there.
It kind of looked like it went through him. I'm not sure what happened there.
It didn't, I think it went a little bit short from the bottom.
Maybe it just missed his hitbox barely. Either way, it was a nice try. It was a really good, well-coordinated gank. I'm not sure if it would have taken down Void Boy. Probably, but it is Udyr after all.
Warwick would have been there with the ultimate. He would have gotten hit with Solstice's ulti as well. I don't know. It's hard to say. He's got his flash, so I'm sure he would have got away. And could this be some more counter jungle here? Yeah, they've been leaving the small rate every single time. That's awesome.
Scar must be ticked.
Yeah, he's like, how dare you? And I Will Dominate is spotted here. He won't get a gank off on the bottom lane. Darius and Nat just going to hang back and wait for that to roll out. So they obviously know he's here, but they don't want to lose all this farm. This is just a really bad spot to be in. They're going to dive, and they know it. Can they make something happen? Nagwan going to get ulti there. Will go down so fast, and now Dyrus. Yeah, they knew it was coming, but I guess they just let it happen.
The damage combo from all three of those champions is just so high. I mean, Leona just gives the Shyvana and the Corki just all that extra damage, and they're actually going to leave that tower because they're going to get denied this nice big fat wave here. It's going to actually let them be ahead way more in their lane, and now they can just zone them. They can control. If that lane starts pushing back, they can just hide in the grass, come out and say, hey, if you want to fight us, you can. If not, you can get denied in CS.
So Elementz, what have you done this switch in? You see the gank coming in. You know you're going to get dove, and you see this big wave.
Sometimes there's not a lot you can do. I mean, you can try to fight it and hope for the best. It's unfortunate that Nat wasn't level 6 because that might have been a turning point for them. It's a judgment call. Lots of times there's nothing you can do, but you can try to make the most out of a crappy situation and try to do the most damage, and maybe you'll luckily pick up a kill. I mean, they almost got Locust. If Nat had his ulti there, they would have picked up one kill for sure on Locust and possibly another kill in that. So we got a whole bunch. We got ward battles going out here, taking out both wards here, but Locust has actually got 2 wards in there, saying what up. Doesn't matter. It's still warded.
That's unfortunate. Top lane now. Westrise actually pushing Void Boy back to his own tower, so
oh my god,
a little bit of a
One's
turn
up.
of fates.
He's up 2 CS.
Up 2
this
CS.
Is huge.
This is the battle of the
huge.
shield tanks here.
Oh man. Oh, now it's 3.
Oh man, your CS commentary too strong.
Woo!
And now Oracle's on I Will Dominate, gonna be coming in here and just completely removing any map control, which they don't even have up here, but I'm sure as soon as he can find something, he's gonna take it out. And that blue buff is up. Looks like Scar wants to go ahead and clean it out. Is that in the bush?
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. As long as they deny Ziggs the blue, they should really just be able to dominate middle like he's been doing this whole game. I mean, we actually got some going down on bottom. I'm going to keep finding Locust, picking up Dyrus as we were watching that counter.
It looks like Locust had a great engage there.
Yeah.
The passive is so strong from Leona, popped every time from Cutie Pie's damage, and there's not much that you can do if you get caught by that.
White Boy
top could be
might
good.
Down here.
Don't know if he has his ulti. Dan will use no. He actually misses, Ziggs misses his ulti.
It doesn't
They're
matter.
gonna
They're going to
continue
die
diving
anyways.
Yeah, they don't care. But West Russ
Really get a
will be very
farm
low
up.
if he actually finishes off. I don't know. There it is. Yeah, great buff from Dan. Good enough.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to get the bear off on Westerners before he flashed out, so he got away. Great play by Boy there, making the best again out of a crappy situation. When you know you're going to die, you try your best to get them to die with you. But unfortunately, as we said, this just sometimes doesn't happen. And Dignitas really crushing the map, though. I mean, they're up 5k gold right now. It's 6-1. They got the dragon. They've been counter jungling the blue. Ziggs is denied. Granted, Ziggs is still doing a great job in CSing. He's also a fantastic player, so he's really doing a great job despite the Cassiopeia having blue buff the entire game long. Literally 15 minutes of this game have been Scar with blue buff.
Yeah, I know that whenever I play mid, if the enemy mid has blue the whole game, especially if they're denying me of mine, it basically gives them a free win in the lane. There's not much you can do about it.
Good thing is, though, Ziggs is a fantastic CSer, and he's keeping up really well. So props to Sauce.
Well, I'll give you that. You're right. And he's not behind more than 2 CS, which is all coming down to the race steals, mostly that Scar is taken here. If not for the race, Sauce would actually be ahead on CS.
Yeah, most likely.
This is really a farm fest here because Ziggs is playing it extremely safe. He's one of those champions that doesn't have to get up close there to CS, and that's what Cassiopeia really demolishes, because she gets in range of that ultimate, and boom, insta burst down, and he doesn't have to. So
it's actually a pretty decent counter pick because they know he's going to be pushing really hard, and they know that he's going to have to run up to Ziggs to harass him, kill him in lane. So nice little jump by Salsa. You see using the explosive coming down by your bottom. I don't sure if I see him.
Big damage now. Will he fall though? Locust is really low. Can Dan in and pick up the kill? I don't know. He's taking a lot of damage on return, and nice shit ultimate gonna save him there from that ignite. It looks like, as well as getting 2 kills. Probably will fall.
Fantastic play. Probably gonna push to your bottom tower here and pick that up. But at the same time here, Scara and Dominate just crushing middle. Creep's going down quickly. They might be able to pick this up too. Shen's got to go back because they're actually going to lose top and possibly middle unless they stop that.
As nice as it was for them to get those 2 kills, it was definitely not a good trade. They lost 2 towers for it, and we'll actually pick up bottom, so that's at least an advantage there. But will they lose this middle? That is bad if they lose that. That's going to be 3 down.
I think they will. Actually, no. Ziggs is going to clear up those creeps real quick. Say, get out of here. This is my tower. They did do a substantial amount of damage to that, though, getting it down to about 1/5 HP. So that should be an easy backdoor for Scara or a Shyvana to come in and just
I want to give that to Dignitas on that trade for 2 towers. I would always take 2 towers over 2 kills.
Well, it was.
I don't know.
For.
I guess they
didn't
bottom,
they didn't get the second tower, so it was actually in EG's favor. I'm just loving what they're doing with these coordinated ganks with the Ziggs ult on top of the Warwick ult. That's actually a really cool idea, and props to them. I like that a lot, actually.
Looks like we're now at the level of the game. I think. Do you know what the next dragon is going to be at? Should be very soon.
Yeah, it should be at least within the next
senses are tingling.
Like Spider-Man, but for dragons.
Exactly. I don't keep timers. I just have a dragon sense.
You don't have one? Guess so. Guess I'm just better.
No, I'm saying I don't have a timer on dragon. I just have a dragon sense. Moving on.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn you, Elementz.
So, got a lot of just passive farming going on right now. Not too much to talk about. I think they actually might be getting ready to steal that blue again. They're going to check it out. Maybe even clear Baron. Oh, there's Saul's stun right there. Well, Scar doesn't even realize, though, he could have actually landed an ulti and taken down Saul's very quickly. Scar actually didn't realize he was staying in that bush. Maybe the line of sight blocked him out, so he wasn't able to see. But they are going to steal this blue once again. Dignitas doing a great job.
Up top. Westrod's actually going to use his ultimate to escape, I suppose. And
yep. That's another great thing about Shen is once he uses that bear stance, he can't stun you, and you can channel your ultimate and get away with any of those bad situations. West Rice actually knew that, hey, look, we know they're stealing our blue. They're gonna come kill me if I don't ult you out. So it's actually a great play by West Rice.
Similar to using teleport, unfortunately won't have that ready to go for the next fight, and that has been quite critical. For example, in that bottom, he would have Warwick would have died if he had not been ulted by a West Rise. So we'll see if in this dragon fight, which will be very soon, if that's going to be needed or not.
Scar dishing out some damage. Luckily, they got Sona to heal them all up. And it looks like we've actually got Mikey getting ready for a team fight here. There's the initiate going on with Scar.
Oh, but that was a great cleanse there. He has that ready to go, and Dan going to be taking some big damage. Dyrus not wanting to be in the tower range, but he was. That's both damage dealers down now in the favor of Dignitas. I will dominate, will die to this ignite. West Rise, good job on that one.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Dan on the run. I don't think he can escape. And this is really bad.
Dignitas with that great play. Scar able to farm up that Quicksilver Sash. I mean, maybe Dan didn't realize he had it, but he just turned around. And that was, honestly, I'd give that to Scar. Scar, in my mind, basically just 1v5 their team. That was a fantastic play by him. Great reaction speed, pulled him into tower, and that was it. I mean, they got caught. Scar basically killed Graves all by himself. Now they get to pick up did they pick up an ace? Yeah, they did kill Graves too.
They took an ace there. Graves was tanking the turret, unfortunately. He took so much damage from that turret. I'm not sure. He might have actually been stunned, like you said, by Scar, and so he couldn't move.
Scar just played that perfectly. Like, props to Scar on that play. That was fantastic. That's a very unfortunate for EG, but that does happen. They're going to run over here after picking up Dragon. Picking up Baron. They're going to pick up Dragon as well. Just advancing that lead that they have, and there's nothing they can do about it. Right now they're 8k gold ahead. Probably going to be another 1,000 gold ahead. Surrender vote actually failing 3-1. So they're 9k gold ahead right now. This early in the game, 22 minutes in the game, being 9k gold ahead is like.
There's an engage up top. Boy probably just going to run out. Dan going to try and ult him to keep him slowed down. Saucy putting down the minefield, so he's going to run the other direction and hope that his team can catch up to him in time. Will he make it out here? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's very good, but he's taking so much damage. And there's flashing the wrong. Oh man, that's unfortunate. He should have flashed a little sooner, I think, over the wall to make it out there.
Yeah, unfortunately, maybe his flash just came up. Give him the benefit of the doubt or something like that. Yeah, he might have been able to make it away, but there was just so much
CC, chance to check the damage before asking that. So
Dyrus shouting out, "This star is not Kawaii."
Kawaii air pilot. We got troll speak going on here.
That's good. That's what you like to see, though. Teams not too mad at each other that they're losing or winning, and just keeping that little friendly camaraderie and joking around. That's what we like to see.
So look down here. Locust is hanging out at the red area, looking for a chance to catch somebody. They will actually see him, so no, he's not going to find any fights there. Dyrus does need to get out of there. Locust coming around from behind, and let's see if... actually, this is bad for Locust. He's all by himself
Locust now. Being super aggressive here. Just going to get caught and bursted down, though. Doesn't realize that the Ziggs and Sona are waiting just around the corner to help out in that situation, which is just a bad thing to happen. Sometimes you don't know when that happens. Line of sight screws you up sometimes. You don't know where everybody is.
Look at stand in here. Wants to, nice ward there. That was smart of him to put that down before a face check.
Unfortunately, they do not have their ult right now.
Scar, wow, great job. Dyrus turning his back on that ultimate from Scar. Not going to get stunned, and will actually probably finish her off right here. Nice ignite going down. Saucy jumping out. Great job over that wall. Rest-wise does fall to dominate, and Cutie Pie going to flash over the wall onto Sauce, and that's actually going to be still a win and an ace for Dignitas.
Fortunate for EG there is that Cutie Pie didn't even get touched. He took 0 damage that whole time, and a free DPS in Corki is just ridiculous. There's the surrender going out. EG knowing when they're defeated because they're just too far behind. Again, it was 9k gold difference at the 22-minute mark. I mean, those are big items to have that early, that big of a difference. Plus the Baron buff. I mean, there's just nothing EG could do to come back. They tried their best. The Dignitas was just too far ahead.
Well played. So that'll be the finish of game 1. We're going to be moving on to game number 2 and see if Epic can come back and make it a tiebreaker.